Hey, good afternoon, peace and blessings. I just want to talk a little bit more about, the topic of spiritual warfare, which I usually base my content on. You have to, come to grips with the fact that, the world as you know it, is a matrix. It is demonically programmed, designed world. People, as you know, aren't people anymore. They're biologically hacked, to frequencies, to have demons jumping out of them. And you, as a normal human, as a lover of Christ, chosen, either one, you're the complete opposite. You're just a normal human, and they hate that. They will not want you to rise to the top because they know, they have, a life sentence, looming over their head, literally. They're living out their physical, damnation, before the spiritual one, literally. And if you have to give discernment like I do, you'll literally see it. You'll literally see it. So you have to just realize when you are on the cusp of your blessing, the devil, seeks to push fear on you. And it's just, fear doesn't exist as a mindset. It's a state of mind. There's no such thing as fear. That is the devil being scared. The devil is a very scary, weak, disembodied spirit. He is weak. These demons are weak. And the NPCs, the demonic vessels, the demonic people under strongholds, full demon possession, are weak as well. They have literally taken their damnation and comes to the grips with it, comes to terms with it, and accepted it. They do not fight, for nothing. They do not, help, anybody in their lineage, their family, to go to heaven. So you have to stay away from them as much as you can. You have to realize that. People are very toxic. Narcissists. You call it narcissists. The world will call it narcissists, but it's demonic spirits attached to your soul, and a legion of them. It's Jezebel and Ahab spirits attached to your soul. You have to see it. Right now, me personally, I'm at the cups of my blessing. The devil is seeking to push fear on me, but he doesn't understand that I only fear God. I'm ahead of schedule. In my spiritual, in my knowledge of demons and of heaven and of God, and I'm ahead of schedule. I've been doing the due diligence to study, which people seek to not do. People live a fake life, outside of optical illusion life. They don't do the hard work, to actually put in the work to become who they, seek to look like. I'm the opposite. I'm Sigma man. I do the hard work. I do not wish to look like something. I wish to be it. And I am chosen. I live it. I breathe it. I walk it every day. It is something that will never change. And the devil's laws. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Pause. Literally. There's no way, shape, form. There's no witchcraft spell. There is no word. There is no, fear tactic. There's nothing. There's nothing the devil can throw at me, simultaneously at once. Every hour, whatever it may be. To make me forget about Yahweh, to make me forget that this is the Matrix, to make me forget that demons are inside of people's vessels. How do you forget something like that? It changes your whole life. I will never forget. So the devil was lost. You have to realize you have to fool the devil. You have to make the devil look weak. And people don't want that. People love their folly. They love their sin. They got used to it. They gave up. Do not give up. Do not ever give up. They're looking for the moment that you give up. They're looking for the moment that you slip, you crack, you fall, you fall. To seek their teeth in you and devour you like a lion. They're very anti-Christ in spirit. People are very anti-Christ in spirit. So they mirror the devil, literally. And how they carry themselves. They practice witchcraft. Magic doesn't even exist. It's low level psychology that people are doing. But narcissists, haven't developed their brain, since the age of 10, 11, 12, so they probably wouldn't even understand psychology, period. So you're doing something that you can't even grasp mentally. So you're already lost. You have to realize the people that you're dealing with, it's young children in grown adults' bodies. Literally. And the Matrix is something easy to break and shake. You're dealing with demonic puppets that are mentally 10. It's pretty easy to me. I'm an adult man who's 28 and a high IQ. This is easy. I don't it doesn't make any sense. what people, believe in, how people, got so far from the love of God. But it's demonic programming. It's narcissistic, demonic programming of generations that's manifesting physically now. Do social media, do TV, do TikTok, YouTube, movies, TV, sport. I mean, it's all from generations ago. That's physically manifested now in the end times. So, at least 80% of the world is of narcissistic mindset. They are, underdeveloped, non, brain functioning normal, adults. They literally, the only adult thing people do that are narcissistic is drive a car. Literally, nothing else that they do is an adult, mindset, adult ways, adulthood. Nothing else. They just know how to drive. A 8-year-old can drive a car. You have to realize what you're dealing with. You wrestle with the spirit, not of the flesh. People are very foolish. People believe this is Disney Channel, that magic exists, because they most likely have never read a Bible, ever in their lives. But they understand how to push, 2 feet on a pedal, to go to a party. You have to realize what you're dealing with. You wrestle with the spirit, not of the flesh. You wrestle with Ahab and Jezebel spirits, and people think, the Jezebel spirit is the most cunning, but they're of a narcissistic, brain functioning. So they're very stupid. And the things that they do, it's all stupid. It's foolishness. You have to have and pray for the gift of wisdom, the gift of discernment. These people are literally 8-year-old people, of a brain function in adult bodies. I'm literally surrounded by every day. I have been since I was 8, and I just, grew up mentally, and I'm just forced to be surrounded by them, the Matrix, so you have to realize when you're on the cusp of your blessings from Yah, it won't come easy. Pause. And it won't be when you want it. It'll be when God deems so. And he will bless you with things that you won't even imagine. No, but don't ever give up. These people are very foolish. They cannot harm you. Angels surround you. These people understand that. They can do nothing but watch you and assume what's going to make you, tick mentally. But they're all foolish. And the things that they do are foolish. That's most likely the reason why they were given over to reprobate minds, given over to demonic strongholds, given over to full demon possession. Because the heart and soul and mind they possess are foolish. They never did the due diligence to develop their brains, which normal adults do. They care more about how they look than who they actually are. That it's a child. You have to realize it. And right now you hear the Matrix noise distractions in the background. An adult woman flaunting her car, which, it's material of no inconsequence, for me to buy it as well. To be honest, I don't understand it, but you have to just realize you wrestle with the spirit and not of the flesh, in this world. People are narcissistic, which means they are most likely, 7-year-old mentally in adult bodies. So it's, the Matrix is easy. It's nothing to fear. These people are foolish, and God will bless you with the gift of discernment like he did. I mean, I've been understood. Thanks to Yah for creating me and blessing me with a high IQ, since birth. But, I've been understood. I've been holding myself back mentally in my environment and the state I've been in for years. Before, 2020, for years, I've been holding my back and, surrounding myself with nothing but fools for years, for decades, to be honest. And thanks to Yah, I get to actually, show off my skills, which is a smart brain. It doesn't count for nothing in this world because everybody's full of demons, so they seek to live a fake life, a fake, carbon copy Barbie world life, when the men are Ken dolls, Baphomet, the women are masculine, they're foolish. It's all, the biblical order is being reversed. The mark of the beast is here. These are the end times. This is the end game. But don't ever fear. Do not fear foolish, demonically possessed people. There's nothing to fear. They're narcissistic. They're fools. They're narcissistic. They're of a narcissistic, reprobated minds. It's really nothing to fear. Cloak yourself the armor of God. Become a prayer warrior. God says faith is as big as a mustard seed. that is most likely, the size of these people's brain function. So if you have faith that's as big as a narcissist's brain function, you will go to heaven. That is that simple. I've surrounded myself, my old sinful past, with people who are of a lesser intelligence than me for years, even adults. And I just became an adult, so I understand. I'm speaking from a truthful standpoint. I'm speaking nothing but truth. I live it every day. These people, believe in magic. They believe the devil is God. They believe they are God. They believe they are goddesses. I mean, it's all foolishness. These people are under reprobate minds. And you just have to, detach yourself from the matrix, and you'll see it. With the gift of discernment, what God will bless you with. I'm at the cups of my blessing. There is nothing whatsoever that the devil can throw at me that even makes a inkling of sense. to be blatantly honest, I don't fear Baphometed men. I don't have fear of nothing. I cannot be harmed. I'm chosen. And I knew this for years. The devil just likes to drag things out. With you'll realize it too when you go through your wilderness stage. The devil loves to drag everything out because the devil is a sore loser. He is the first narcissist in creation. And narcissists are sore losers. They'll realize they lost and still keep, because they're reprobate minds. They do know nothing but folly, foolishness. And I'll leave that scripture, below in the description as well. When the Bible talks about that. When people, at the end days, the end times, people will love their folly. They'll love nothing but their folly. It's just the truth. You have to see it. A lot of people right now are stuck in the matrix, stuck in a, social distraction, loop, waiting to, be called to God. I seek to bring them, to heaven if I can. I will leave everybody else behind. Because, most likely, if you do not love God, if you love this world more than God, you deserve to go to hell. It's just what it says in the Bible. It is black and white. There's no gray area. If you love the world so much and your sin so much, you deserve hell. You do not deserve heaven. If you do not want to fight and fight your sin and show and pay homage to your creator, Yahweh, and choose to serve the servant who is the devil, who was an angel, who has no authority over your soul as soon as you are born, then you deserve hell. And I cannot, and I would not ever cast my pearls with the swine. It doesn't make any sense. People love the world more than they love their own mother. People love to live a fake social media life more than they love their grandmothers. People love to flaunt and flex their foolish, sinful lives more than they love their father. So which means you do not love God. And you most likely deserve hell. And God bless.